and we're going to take a look of key points that I found for Genesis chapter 43. Now, Genesis chapter 43 is the father Israel. He's now, they have finished all the grain they went for the first time around. So everything is all that is gone. So now he's going to send his sons back to Egypt to get some more grain. And this time he's sending 10 of his sons because Benjamin is going with them. He finally agreed for Benjamin to go with him. And remember, Simeon is in Egypt because he is in prison and he's with holding him. Joseph is holding him, and Joseph is also in Egypt. So the 10 are heading to Egypt. Now, we heard from Judah, which is important because he is going to stand out again here in chapter 44. Now, he is willing to do whatever he needs to do to make sure that Benjamin returns back safely. And so Israel, the father, most definitely had a plan on how to do this. Israel, the father, decided to double the money that was found in their sacks because they were supposed to purchase everything. And he also offered sweet gifts to the governor of Egypt to ensure that his sons returned. So, what were those sweet gifts? Because I want you to remember that the famine in the land at this time is all about the grain. You know, those things that you use to make bread and oats and all those type of things. You no longer do those things because that's the famine that's going on. Not everything is destroyed because Israel was able to send honey, spices, balm, myrrh, nuts, and almonds as a gift. So not everything is not available to them to eat. Now the brothers finally returned to Egypt and to Joseph's home, and they also reunited with Simeon. Joseph, at this time, having a dinner with them, he arranged the seating of his guests in a particular way. He had his brothers sitting together, but they was lined up. Sitting was lined according to the birthright. And Joseph was sitting by himself, and the Egyptians were sitting by themselves. Now, what I found very interesting, which we've been talking about, I think, since Genesis chapter 41, is that the Egyptians was sitting separately because they had a class discrimination. It was because they felt like being a shepherd was detestable. So they had a class discrimination against the Israelites and all those who were just shepherds. And also, what we found in Genesis chapter 43 is the feet washing custom. It is a custom of hospitality. It's something that people have incorporated into the denomination, non-denominational religious systems rituals. But this feet washing event was something that was custom and a part of hospitality. And we talked about this. We seen this with Abraham also. So the cross references is there. There was no word study, and I had no questions.